Now, today, what we will do, I'm going to go over our assignments, our next major assignments. Other things we're going to do, we're going to follow up on the ethics fallacy assignment, then I'm going to get you prepped for next week so that you know what to expect. So starting off, let's take a look at what we'll be doing. Bless you. Thank you. Alright, so this is in your syllabus, so if you lose a sheet of paper, it's not a big deal. Okay, you should be thinking about your persuasive assignment at this time. So you're following the same theme. This theme now changes from an informative presentation to a persuasive presentation. You'll start with what's called an audience analysis. And we're going to dive into how to create this audience analysis on Monday. So we'll go through a workshopping class where you'll take the time to write out questions for each other. Now this is not going to be done in one class period. You'll have some homework to do so that when you come back on Wednesday, if you have a laptop, I'm going to recommend you bring your laptop at that time, and we'll work through that. If you don't have a laptop, let me know, and I will get one for you. One? Okay. Who thinks they'll need a laptop on Wednesday, next Wednesday in class? Okay. All right. So far we have one. If there's more than that, let me know, and I'll bring in a laptop for you on Wednesday. We'll actually be going into SurveyMonkey, a program where you'll be putting the questions within SurveyMonkey and sharing the link within our class. This assignment is a significant assignment. It's considered a major assignment in class. So it's going to be to your advantage not to miss Monday or Wednesday. So please don't miss those days. Students, historically, when they miss those days, they end up really struggling with their persuasive assignment. So this is why I'm drawing your attention on these areas to get yourself ready for it. Then we'll move into the outline and get you ready for the speech. Now this will take several weeks to get you ready for it. If you start looking at the due dates, they're quite a bit into the future, but that's because it's a lot of energy to learn how to do these persuasive arguments in a way that we're teaching you in class. So you can see the requirements are a little bit different. For one, you notice this big metal thing over here. You're going to have a visual aid with this, and you're going to have to be able to work with the visual aid while you present. You'll prepare an outline similar to the outline that you did for your first presentation, but it's a little longer, which means that your speech is a little longer. So you have a lot of things to consider. Not only your views on the topic that you're presenting on, for your argument strategies, you have a visual aid to work with, and it's going to be more scholarly. So we're going to take it up a notch. And with that said, that means that this assignment is worth more than the first assignment. So I mentioned before that if you're going to mess up on any assignment, it's the first one. Mess up big, mess up large. Okay, now we're going to get serious. We're going to work through this, and you're going to be carrying some of those things that we learned from our last assignment into this next assignment. Up to this point, does that make sense? Okay. All right, so let's have a discussion with each other about your topics. First of all, what's the problem? Okay, so you all have individual topics. If it's not the problem, what should we be doing? What do we need to do? What must we do? So you're looking at that change. So not just from an educational point of view, but a change. This is important for you to be very clear on your stance. I don't want anybody to be taking their topic and saying, oh gosh, I looked at the audience analysis and nobody agrees with it, so I'm just going to change my stance. That's not what I want. I want you to stay true to your position. It's a disposition. So stay true to that, but go ahead and start the discussion with each other with what should be done. What is the problem? what needs to be done. And then when you identify that, I would like you to write it down on this assignment sheet.
What type of changes
So, let's go first.
are there?
Okay, all right. Whoever spoke